Hey guys, I'm back with another star interview. This is a late one because last night, I actually went to my friend's play yesterday and it didn't end till like 10 o'clock, right when the episode ended. I thought it was going to be a 2-hour show. It was a 2.5-hour show, including intermission, so I didn't watch it until this morning. And y'all, I don't know what, I'm mad at half the people in this show, I swear. So it starts off with basically this like press thing that they're doing. It's a red carpet. Simone and Star in a separate car to get together. Star don't want to make her and Jackson public, but right now the priority is keeping Reverend Buzz alive while Carlotta's gone. Apparently she's supposed to come back in episode 8, according to Spoiler TV. So we're looking forward to that. Meanwhile, Alex is trying to gain control of this whole sex tape thing. And she's trying to put herself back out there and gain more control of her life. But she is dealing with a lot more stuff than we realize. Sorry, y'all, I was throwing something away. Derek goes with her to get to the red carpet. And we see this chick giving Derek a look. Now I'm just like, bitch, if you do something, I swear. I'll get to Alex towards the end. So we get to this. We find out Mateo actually got this controversial rapper named Little Deanie, who is basically kind of like half the mumble rappers in 2018. Just all about gun violence, domestic violence, derogatory towards women. The little press thing is just really just a mess. Little Deanie's just a whole mess, and Star's about to lose it. She's ready to go Love and Hip Hop Mariah Lynn on him, but she kept it cool and walked off the stage, but not before she threw water on him. The girls basically was like, okay, we're going to start a boycott hashtag to get him out. That gets the attention of Maurice. He basically calls a meeting to get Lil Dean to apologize. And he basically mansplains the way he does stuff. So, yeah, that did not go well. And the way he clapped back at it was like he made a completely dis-apology. And so the girls basically was like, you know what, we're gonna fight back. So they made Yellow Tape, the song that we got earlier this week, and thanks to Miss Bruce, they exposed Little Deanie as a dude from Buckhead. Both his parents never got shot. Basically, he's a fake. He's basically kind of like Tyga. You know how Tyga grew up in a good neighborhood, but then he decided to become a rapper? Yeah, basically that. But, however, I don't think it's the last we saw him, because we actually saw the character filming some stuff for, like, the Christmas episode. So, probably maybe he'll be in episode, like, 8 or 7 next week. I don't know. I just think we're not done with him yet. So, yeah, I think he's still signed up for the festival. Now let's get on to the girls individually. Star wants to get some stuff off the ground for her solo career. And, basically, she enlisted in getting Noah to help her on a track. Jackson ain't feeling it at all because he's paranoid about her getting with her ex, and everyone was like, oh no, it's another Hunter. I'm like, y'all, come on. Jackson's just jealous, y'all. You can't be pinning him to the first guy from season 1. Come on. But yeah, they get the song ready, and Star and Noah, I think they established like, okay, we can be friends. You got a dude, I got a new girl, which we'll get to that later. And they record a song together. Jackson gets his feelings, and Star's like, okay, I've been ignoring you, I've been pushing it off, and she has this little bag where, like, she has a go bag where basically she's been used to living out. She never had, like, a real place to stay. So, she makes her and Jackson Instagram official, which is equal to marriage, so basically, yeah. So, Alex is going through it. She's trying to gain control. She's basically doing, like, a little web blogger series, kind of like a mini YouTube vlogger series, but Derek doesn't want her filming in the house. He is just all defensive lately. Then Alex sees all these photos from the, special thing that they did with the Yellow Tape thing, and she sees Derek talking to some girl that we saw earlier in the episode that he was on the phone with, and she's like, you gotta answer some questions, and he's like, I'm gonna let you have a minute, I'm gonna go outside. I'm like, Derek, no! What the hell? And then Alex has a panic attack. I'm like, dude, you're like the worst boyfriend ever. Now, you in the wrong here. I mean, I know you still mad over your grandma getting assaulted, but Alex has been for the worst year ever. And not only that, You a criminal informant and you not telling her after so many times she told you she doesn't want you playing cop, knowing damn well you already been arrested twice. You already, you just started walking again, Derek, and y'all. Oh my goodness. Honestly, looking at it, I'm just like, maybe y'all should not have gotten back together that quick. Because originally last season I thought, okay, if they break up the season, I think midway through season 3 they'll get back together. I felt like they got back together because the writers wanted to appease the fans. But someone said in like a group chat thing earlier that, they're young and they got to go through their phases and their challenges. This is another challenge. And right now, they still ain't honest to each other, which pisses me off. So I'm just like, Derek, this is going to bite you in the ass, okay? Alex is going through a lot, and she's going to find out, and she's going to get pissed at you. She's going to leave. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. And it's just a mess, Derek. You messing this up. I mean, season 2, Alex was messing up for not being honest. Then, now Derek's messing up for not being honest. Like, no. And by the looks of the promo, you on the wrong path, dude. Like, no. God, man. Let me raise my blood pressure in this, man. So the girl at the club was actually a cop that he's working with. We see in the promos for episode 7 that they have him going undercover. Just, oh my God, Derek. Sometimes you don't think sometimes. God. Okay. Now on to Simone. Simone, she's still in this movie even though she can't read the doggone script. And, basically she has to film a love scene with Jackson, who got cast in the movie because Gravity's trying to save this movie from getting cut. So they film a love scene for the trailer. I don't know how much they started filming. I don't know if they started filming at this point. So, yeah. She's really nervous. It's going to be hella awkward, even though Star told her it's okay. And then, Nina's like, oh, why don't you just think your husband, Angel? Going damn well. I don't even know it's still her husband. I don't know if they filed for divorce. So, we have Simone doing this scene with Jackson. And basically, while she's trying to imagine Angel, she imagines Nina, and she pulls it off. I'm like, okay, Simone, this is trouble, okay? We about to make this in a real movie, I swear. Then we see her back in her office, basically saying, like, telling Nina, hey, I didn't think of Angel, I thought of you, but I love my husband, and we got to keep this professional. Which I give it up to Simone for doing, because honestly, even though she's young, and, she tries to act grown, she understands, what certain things will happen with such consequences. She can't be reckless like that. So I give her props for that. What else? Mateo's being annoying. And, his ass got handed him again by take 3. So, yeah. Okay, so Noah, Maurice, and Megan. Oh, geez. Maurice will not let Megan go. Meanwhile, she's over here, get in bed with Noah. Noah is getting inspired to get the right music. Everyone's trying to find out who's the girl you with. Meanwhile, Maurice is sending flowers to Megan and, basically checking up on her because, around this time it's kind of hard for her. We find out that they actually had a baby, but it died from sudden infant death syndrome. And, Megan hasn't been dealing with that all that well. And she said herself that she was using Noah to kind of like push down the pain. Meanwhile, Noah's like, oh no, I can't fall into my sobriety. I can't fall out of sobriety because of you. But he later's like, no, you ain't the cause of that. But then Maurice finds out they're sleeping together and he knocks out Noah. I'm just like, ugh, my God, Maurice, that makes me hate you more. Like, jeez. And then Megan's like, I don't want nothing to do with you. And then, Noah comes back, goes to Megan's house. He has a bottle of liquor he got from the liquor store, but he hasn't opened it. And basically he handed it to her. It's like, you can never cause sobriety. You've kept me going on a good pace, and I don't want to let that go. And I'm just like, okay, maybe they got a chance. Let's see how mid-season finale turns out, and I got that for my predictions later. Now on to Cassie and Cotton. Cotton has been on edge ever since Carlotta left. Like, for real. She over here questioning Cassie at the house. She over here with like a just stern face during dinner, and then she goes to the club and basically sits in the dark in Cassie's office till she shows up and basically confronts her. And, Cassie's trying to look for a gun on the desk. And then Connor's like, oh, you looking for this? I got it right here. You don't deserve to be part of this family. I'm just like, ooh, girl. And then Cassie somehow fought on her feet like, I know it's my fault. I keep continuing with the cycle, but you're the only one that can break it. I'm like, oh, Lord. I knew Cotton wasn't going to shoot her. I felt like she was going to be, like, emotionally injure her, be like, you're dead to me because you killed my father, the one father I just found, the man who ever loved me for who I am. Like, oh, man. I felt like she should have handed it to Cassie, like, emotionally. Like, oh, man. But yeah, she put down the gun and they hugged it out. Just, oh, man. But I feel like this ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. We have some hella family therapy to go through. So is there anything I missed in this episode? Yeah. Oh, the song Breathin' with Star and Noah is a freaking bop. I love it. Yeah. Well, predictions overall for the rest of the season so far. Well, we know Derek and Alex are going to get in a fight, and I feel like Alex is going to be like, I feel like Alex is going to have a breakdown. She's going to have a breakdown. Either she has a panic attack on stage, or she's basically, breaking down, and she's like, I can't do this. I feel like it might happen at, like, the mid-season finale. So far, I feel like we're going to get a surprise where Noah is the father. I'm still keeping that theory alive. I feel like Little Deanie's going to cause some trouble, as well as Derek, because he keeps getting involved in this police investigation. And y'all know police investigations for performance, they really just either go two ways. They catch them and they go in woods protection, or they get killed. You never know. So I feel like that's going to happen. Also, this festival, I feel like there's going to be... Sorry, I'm sliding out notifications. I feel like there's going to be an event that happens. One, Star's going to go into labor. And two... I feel like there's going to be something involving Mike, or Little Deanie, because those two are trouble. And then my last one is kind of a stretch there. It involves Noah, Megan, and Star. So, if Noah is the father and him and Star have a baby. Also, I think the baby's going to be a girl. If we get a little caramel baby, I feel like Megan, who's still dealing with the death of her baby girl, she's gonna go a little cuckoo and then take Star and Noah's baby and kidnap her. And that's how we end the mid-season. Y'all, I know it's crazy, but I've been spot on with my predictions lately, okay? I'm 4 for 5 so far, and if one of them comes true, I swear I'm going to go crazy. I'm always on AfterBuzz, like, putting my predictions out there, and they're keeping track of, like, me getting it right. So, yeah, that's my little review over Star Episode 6 in Season 3. This is kind of like a impromptu review, because I got to go to a meeting in like half an hour, and I figure I'd get this done now, because I can go study later. Anyway, it's your girl, peace out, more love, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for more recaps of Star and other content on my channel. Peace out. Bye.